Hey guys, Mubarak here again to finish off the analysis of the initial coin offering, the cryptocurrency that we are looking at here with Nucleus Vision or Encash. All right. In the previous segment, which I'll link below, we were talking about how to find good cryptocurrencies and altcoins to trade, how to look at the volume and what the minimum volume is, which is at least 100,000 US dollars traded in a 24-hour period, right? So obviously we're seeing here, this is going crazy right now. Definitely a good trade, means you have liquidity. Then doing the technical analysis, which is looking at the charts. Later on, I'll go more in depth with the charts through looking at the order book and market depth. But in this video, I want to talk about the actual fundamental analysis, okay? And that covers a few things. That covers looking at the website. That covers looking at the white paper. That covers their social media, the team, okay? And also kind of the roadmap and really taking account the whole general ecosystem. So technical analysis is important because this is essentially what you would look at if you were a day trader, right? Day traders trade off of this all the time. They have all these kind of chart patterns that they want to look at, and I kind of go into detail with that. But the important stuff besides a technical level is to go into the fundamental analysis. So we're going to start off by looking at their website. All right. So here is their website. Can you tell who entered your store? Have reached hard cap and not holding public sale. Bounty program is closed. Okay, so interesting. So it looks like they were running some type of initial coin offering. That's probably why the not an initial coin offering, but some type of token sale. And they probably reached their cap, which is why the volume traded was so high. So it looks like founded at Harvard University, is an Internet of Things based contactless identification system that empowers retailers to identify and better serve their customers. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. So it looks like they have interesting. So it looks like they identify customers, right? What you're trying to do here in this phase is understand their business model. See if you understand what's going on, if this is something you're interested in. As Warren Buffett says, don't invest in anything you don't understand. However, right, don't just click this off right away. We're at a basic investing level, right? Cryptocurrency is so new that we need to put in the time to understand as much as we can and learning. And Warren Buffett has been investing since he was 12 years old. So now over the last 30, 40 years of his career, now he can say, okay, I'm going to just stick to what I know. Great suggestion. And if any of you guys are in a similar boat where you've been investing in the same thing for 30, 40 years and it's been working, right? You're a millionaire or a billionaire. First of all, just shut this off because it's not going to be useful to you. But I'm assuming you're like the average person making 4, 5, 6, 7 figures, or let me cut that down, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures, and learning to educate yourself and increase your investing knowledge. So all of these markets might be new to you, but that's fine. Try to get a grasp around the concept as a whole, right? And if they don't understand it to you in a basic way, that's where you should that should be a red flag. But it looks pretty cool here. They have a YouTube video. I would check this out. Let's just watch it real quick.
What's the central, most important part of your life? Is it an object?
Okay. Thinking I'm understanding this a little bit more. Cool. So personalized retail experience that keeps track of people.
Hey, Luke. Hey, how can we help you?
Okay, I think I get the general concept on a basic level. Again, if you were I'm not going to put any money in this, and this isn't any investment advice, okay? This is just purely educational. I'm just showing you how to look at the fundamental analysis and how to read a website, what are the things to look at if you're going to think about investing in any altcoin. Your friend told you about Ripple or Tron or X, Y, and Z coin, hypotheticals, and you want to look into it. Don't just blindly throw in your money, all right? Unless you just want to light your cash on fire. Do some analysis first. And it takes a long time. It takes hours and hours and hours, but That's how you make money, right? That's the due diligence is what's going to make you the money. All right. The actual transaction of putting your money through, that's quick. But this is the important part. So leadership team, this is great. All right. What I would do is I would open these guys up on LinkedIn in different tabs and make sure, A, that they're real people, and B, that they have relative experience, okay? It's cool that they're putting all these stuff up, you know, Harvard Business School, but I just want to make sure they're real people doing real things, right? There's too many people have been burned in 2017 with fake initial coin offerings and token sales, and I want to make sure that your money is safe. Not saying that this was the place to put your money in or if this is even safe, but we're slowly trying to understand better things. Here, as you get more familiar with the industry, you'll understand certain things. So like this is big. Tim Draper investing into this. This is pretty big. He has, you know, look up Tim Draper's portfolio. All of a sudden, you know, I'm getting a bit more comfortable now too. Advisors too. This is something that I've been finding new too. People are talking about the advisors they're adding, and that gives a lot of confidence to me as well. And then partners they're working with. I don't really ever kind of believe this. Unless you read something or look into it detailed, I would kind of stay away from it. But hey, Forbes, right? I would kind of check out Business Insider, NASDAQ, CBS. Okay, these are actually linking to real news articles. You can see on the bottom left. Make sure they're relevant, right? A lot of people sometimes just try to post, you know, for example, this Business Insider article, I would take a look at it. Bitcoin cash price, stock record. That has nothing to do with it. But I have confidence because this Forbes article and this NASDAQ article talk about that. But hey, it could just be that if they're not even mentioning it, then all of a sudden you can understand that, hey, these guys are just redirecting me. They're just trying to distract me and like pull a magician act on me by showing me cool brands that I have confidence in, but I have nothing to do with them, right? And really, if you're gonna put any thousands of dollars in, you should even do the same thing with these LinkedIn people, right? They might just be showing LinkedIn people here that might be real, but then they might not have any interest in this company. So I would try to message even a single one of these guys and find out that if they've openly said anything, are they sharing anything on LinkedIn? You know, people who are part of big companies like this doing initial coin offerings or token sales or are involved in the crypto world, they're probably talking about it actively. So take a look at their profiles and try to make that fundamental analysis judgment. And then another important thing is to go through their social media accounts. Make sure they're active on it, all right? See whether or not these accounts are even real. It's all fact checking, where you're almost like a glorified fact checker, because these investments could make you a lot of money, right? As we saw in the first video where I was going over the technical analysis portion of this cryptocurrency, right? If you even invest at 3 cents and sell at 4 cents, which we've seen a lifetime spread of, okay? It's been hovering between 3 and 4 cents, right? Depending on how many shares you buy, you can make 33% or 50% on your money it's 33% actually on your money in just one day, or like, let me look at the 7-day chart. Yeah, we've even seen fluctuations from 3 to 4 here, right? 1 month chart. Kind of generally been almost on a little bit of a downtrend, right? So this is the technical analysis that I covered before, and I can go more into detail, but that is kind of how you look at the fundamental analysis of okay, their Telegram, right? Then Telegram is this very big mobile messaging and group app that has become popular in the crypto world. It's so interesting to me, side rant real quick, that this crypto world has created their own ecosystem in business, right? White papers and token sales and ICOs, pre-ICOs, like these discount. I mean, I don't know. This is already a live currency that you can buy in an exchange. But for ICOs, you've probably seen you get like a 15% bonus. Like all of these crazy standards have been created just because of this concept. So another thing I would definitely recommend that you have to do is go over the white paper. So what I like to do first is do the 1-pager, right? That'll give me an understanding of the business. So read through this. There's no excuse as to why you don't read through this. And then anything that once you read through this you don't understand, then I would go in and make sure that I can get that information in the white paper. If you ever make an investment into one of these, altcoins or cryptocurrencies without reading the white paper and you lose your money, that's all on you. Okay, that is all on you. You didn't put in the work, you were lazy, and you deserve to lose your money for that scenario. Right? All of this should be read. Executive summary. If you want, you could skip this. You could skip the retail industry, but you should read The Future of Retail with Nucleus Vision. This stuff might just be generic wording, but it's important. Again, this is just education advice. This is just education, learning, no investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Full disclaimer. I'm not telling you to buy anything. I just want to say that because I'm just kind of showing you guys a process. There's no, relationship to this company. I've never seen it before today. So, tells you about the product, why they're different, the technology, their patents, and then very important things like traction and roadmap, how they're going to use the money that they raised, their team, investors, all that. So, white paper is important. So that's kind of like an overall grasp of how you should do your fundamental analysis. I quickly went over it with you in 10 minutes of just skimming through everything and showing you stuff. The actual process should take you at least 10 hours. Okay? You should put in about 10 hours of work before you put in any investment. And if you're investing more than $5,000 or $10,000, I would put in 20 to 30 plus have a friend look at it, plus have an advisor look at it. Any investment you make, have a financial advisor look at, right? But in general, in the real world context of what's going on, you need to put in your due diligence, and I hope I was able to show you the important aspects to look at. So let's go over it real quick. Check out the website. Check out the one-pager, which would lead into the white paper. Check out the management team, right? The founders. Check out their LinkedIn. Make sure everything is legit. And check out their social media accounts and make sure all of that makes sense. And try to wrap your head around the actual concept of the business. And if all of that makes sense, then you're strategically set up from a fundamental analysis point of view, right, to do well. So hope that it makes sense on this side. And in the next couple of videos, I want to talk more about analyzing different cryptocurrencies and altcoins. So I hope you guys enjoy. Comment below if you want me to talk about something specific or something that I missed that you'd like me to cover. But I really want to make content focused on what you guys are wondering about and what I would have liked to have before I kind of spent thousands and tens of thousands of my own dollars just messing around in the markets and finding out lessons the hard way. So hope this streamlined it for you, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.